Hey there, it's Chris here, and today I'm coming to you from Club Tara Resort in the Philippines, which is a 2.5 hour boat ride from the mainland in Siargao. But you get to stay in accommodation like this one, which is an overwater bungalow, just looking at some amazing scenery. So this is definitely a place which is worth a 2.5 hour boat ride. This place, again, it's just paradise on earth. Highly recommended. But in today's video, what I wanted to talk about was being able to do what you love for a living. How cool would that be? Do you currently love what you do every day? Do you have that dream job or that dream lifestyle? And how cool would it be if you could turn your passions into a business? And what I really want you to think about before you even have that thought of starting your own business around your passions or doing what you love, you need to understand if there is a marketplace out there for it. Is there a need for your skill sets to do what you love for a living? And I've got a couple of friends who were highly successful in their careers. One was an accountant, the other one was a mechanical engineer when I was working in the mines. And they were pretty much fed up with their jobs. They'd spent 6 years at university, but they were passionate about fitness. So they quit their jobs and became personal trainers, and their vision was to get enough clients to replace their income. And instead of working in a job they hate, they now love their job because they're passionate about fitness. Well, 6 months went by, 12 months went by, and they actually found themselves back at their job as accountants and mechanical engineers, simply because there wasn't a huge need in the marketplace for personal trainers. It was oversaturated. They could have really made it successful if they had some online skills and they created a course which gave them so much leverage, but they just didn't have that skill set. So if you want to quit your job and actually do what you love for a living, there needs to be a need in the marketplace, and you have to be really good at what you're doing because it is pretty highly competitive for whatever field you might be interested in. Now, if you want to actually do what you love for a living on a daily basis, be like Merrily and Sandrine, my business partners, who can travel the world. They love droning, they love aerial photography, and this is a huge passion of theirs. The reason why they can do what they love is because they figured out passive income, which allows them to do what they love. And us, the lifestyle team, our passion came from not wanting to have to work in the 9-to-5 grind again. None of us liked our jobs, and we used that passion as fuel to be able to start a business selling products using the internet. And that allows us now to do what we love on a daily basis. They're super passionate about droning. My brother Gerard is passionate about fitness, but he doesn't want to train clients one-on-one. He's got the skill sets to create a product around that and earn hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in the fitness industry. But he's doing what he loves on a daily basis because we simply learnt the skills of online marketing. There was a need for what we're selling, and it's allowed us to actually do what we love on a daily basis. So if you are that person who wants to start a business around doing what you love, there's got to be a huge need for that. If not, there are just so many opportunities out there. Look in the marketplace. Where is there a gap? How can you solve a problem? And you're going to get paid for that. Don't just start doing what you love. There has to be a need in the marketplace for that. And I really want you to think about why you're doing what you're currently doing to achieve financial freedom and do what you love. Because when you've got a big enough why, you're never going to stop, and you're going to do whatever it takes to achieve your goals. For example, my why is I did not want to work 12-hour days, 7 days a week in the mining industry, and I didn't want to end up where all of my work colleagues were. My why was also traveling the world and experiencing the world. I didn't want to miss out on that. And another huge why of mine was I didn't want to be like my parents who owned a hotel and a motel and literally were doing like 70, 80-hour work weeks every single day. Most people will trade 5 days a week for 2 days of freedom, which I just think is just absurd. So if you are starting a new business venture, it doesn't need to be around what you're passionate about, but you should be passionate about the end goal. And when you've got a big enough why, you're never going to stop until you get there, because the journey of entrepreneurship is a never-ending road. But if you do it for the next 2 to 4 years, you can achieve anything you want. You can start doing what you love. So that's the video for today, and I'll speak to you very soon. Yo.